talked about the importance of increasing your level of awareness for better quality decisions. And yes, that is a fundamental thing, that the more aware you become, the more you're connected with the present moment, the better the quality of your decisions will be. That's just a given thing. And I also talked about how you can systematically increase awareness. There is also no magic here. It's a systematic training process. It uses methodologies from what I refer to as measurable mindfulness. So it's something, it can be done very systematically. There's a lot of science behind it, also in the area of neuroscience. And in general, the area of meditation has been well researched and studies in the past 20, 30 years. So that is one particular aspect, awareness, getting it up, better quality decisions. I want to talk about more today about the impact of your mind, the quality of your mind operating system, the software, so to speak. I often use the term software as I'm a computer scientist, so it means it's a very good analogy to explain what the mind is and how it operates. So it's a piece of software, and that software has huge impact, obviously, also on the quality of your decisions. So I think the most obvious one is that when there are a lot of so-called limiting thoughts and false beliefs are stored as subroutines and in the memory of your mind operating system, that means they're on a subconscious level affecting the quality of your decisions significantly. It's basically everything on autopilot that runs the show more than 95% over the day, right? So most of the decisions over the day are subconscious decisions. I mentioned that before, but I think the point here is to go a little bit more about this bias that gets introduced, this ongoing bias in pretty much everything you do. So let's say there is some underlying anxiety for whatever it is, maybe for risk taking. Let's use that example. And you're not aware of it really, but it is there. And then every time there's a decision, and the mind is basically processing on a subconscious level what's going on, and then it goes back. So these subroutines, they get activated. And let's say we have this fear or anxiety subroutine. There's not just one of them, there's obviously many of them. And so that gets activated, and now it's influencing very quickly your decisions. So that means if, for instance, it is about something to proactively now do for your business, there's an opportunity coming up, let's say, and then this software here is basically making the call. It tells you, it's probably not a good thing to do. So there's this kind of negative bias towards this whatever opportunity is there. You have no clue what it is, but it's there. And so don't confuse that with intuition. Intuition comes from your deeper level of intelligence when you're fully connected to the present moment. This is sometimes also like a feeling in your gut when you say, I have a hunch on this. That is more intuition. It's a very important one. Also, of course, plays a huge impact in quality of decisions. But here I'm talking about more this nagging these subroutines here that are basically triggered when something gets evaluated, and you don't even notice it. That's the problem. So you make a decision, you're convinced this is a good decision, but in fact it's not a good decision for you. It's not in your best interest. You just did a decision that probably produces some mediocre results at best, hopefully not completely bad results, but mostly some mediocre results. Now, it's not really helping you moving forward into what you're supposed to be here in terms of your purpose, your vision, mission, and so on. So the mind operating system has this huge impact And the first step here again is using awareness on one side to become aware of these routines, and then the second aspect is once you become aware to actually start to debug these subroutines and inquire and go more deeper into this. So this is what we will be talking about also on the next upcoming event, meetup around better quality decisions. And the aspect we also then go in is your mind operating system. So if this resonates with you, if you want to improve the quality of your decisions, this is hugely important. So I don't have to sell you on that one, that better quality decision is important. But it is the second aspect here, the mind has a huge impact. And so we'll go deeper in that meetup. So I encourage you, if this is resonating with you, to join me and learn more, get some new impulses, and see how you can apply then this actually into your own context and situation.